Today we have a rematch against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Last time we faced them, we won 24-23. We came back and won it late in the fourth quarter. David Carr threw 4 interceptions in that game. It was a very, very sloppy win, but we did win, so that's all that matters. Let's get right into the rematch here against the 3-6 Jacksonville Jaguars. We are at the top of our division right now. And today it is 78 degrees in Houston. Very nice weather for the game. Not that it would matter since we're in a dome. And the Jacksonville Jaguars will receive. As you can see, we are 5-4. Tennessee's in second at 4-6. The Colts are 3-7, and the Jaguars are in dead last at 3-6. As Chris Brown lines up for the kickoff. And he boots it deep all the way to the right side, 4-yard line. And that is Marlon McCree, who breaks a tackle and gets stood up at the 18-yard line by 2 Texans. And here's Fred Taylor, who runs through a defender like he was nothing. Still up, still going, all the way to the 30-yard line. What a run for Fred Taylor. Great effort. And that's intercepted by Chad Cota. First pass attempt for Mark Brunell is picked off, and he fumbles it. And the Jaguars recover it. The booth will review it, but it was a fumble. So we give it right back to him. And there's Kyle Brady with a 3-yard reception. And Fred Taylor takes a pitch out to the left side. And he spins that McDaniel out and he fumbles it. And McDaniel picks it up and carries it to the 28-yard line. What a turn of events. That's 3 turnovers right there. Unbelievable right now. And Cunningham overthrew Gaffney by a mile. He's going to look to throw it once again. And he goes to Bradford over the middle and he overthrows him as well. Gary Anderson on for the field goal attempt, and it is up. And he pushes it to the left side. Another missed field goal for the Texans on the season. The kicking game has struggled all year as Brunell throws it to the left side, and Terrell Buckley comes out of nowhere and makes a deflection. Brunell looking to throw it, and he goes right side, and that is deflected away by Aaron Glenn. He jumped that route and just hit it out of the sky. Ricky Waters on a carry, breaks through a tackle of TJ Slaughter and gets a couple yards. Jamal Anderson jukes a man out, and he gets 1 yard shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1, and he'll give it to him again, and he gets the first down, barely. Billy Miller in motion to the left side, and Ricky Waters will take care of the middle and drag a guy for a 6-yard gain. Cunningham throwing it out right side. Willie Jackson makes a grab. Nice catch for a first down to the 49-yard line. And Jamal Anderson gets a carry left side off tackle. Still going. And he finally gets taken out by 2 Jaguars at the 34-yard line. Waters gets a carry to the right and busts it out to the left. 3-yard gain. Cunningham looks to throw it here. And he's got Billy Miller open in the middle down to the 14-yard line. Be 1st and 10 in the red zone now. And Jamal Anderson gets a 5-yard carry. They'll give it off to Waters. And he'll get another 5 yards, inches away from the first down. And they try to get it up the middle here, and Waters gets stuffed. That'll be 4th and inches. They went for a field goal there, and they got it. And Gibson with a nice catch. Aaron Glenn tried to pick that off and just missed. And Mark Brunell throws it out left side to Johnson down to the 49-yard line for a first down. Coleman couldn't get there fast enough to deflect the ball away. And Fred Taylor gets a nice 5-yard carry. That'll end the first quarter with the Texans on top. Third down efficiency, the Texans are 50%. Jaguars are 1 for 3 on the day. Not a very exciting first quarter as Kyle Brady gets stopped just shy. It looked like he had a first down, but they didn't give it to him. There's the yard totals from the first quarter. Not a whole lot happening as Ricky Waters gets a 4-yard carry. Cunningham dropping back with all day to throw it. He's going to chuck it up deep to Jabbar Gaffney, who's got it down to the 42-yard line. He beat every defensive back on that. And Ricky Waters gets destroyed by TJ Slaughter in the backfield for a loss. They'll get off to Anderson, and he gets hit in the backfield. Somehow gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10, Cunningham looking to sling it deep. And he overthrows Billy Miller by about 10 yards. Kyle Brady in motion to the left side. They'll hand it off to Fred Taylor up the middle. And he gets about 5 yards before he trips on a defender. Brunell looking to throw once again here, and that is almost intercepted. That was Aaron Glenn jumping another route as he celebrates with his college teammate, Sam Adams. And Ricky Waters gets a nice carry to the left side, still going. Gets down about the 37-yard line. Big run. That is his best run on the day. He's got 35 yards and 12 carries in the first half already. So he gets another carry, breaks it out left side for another 6 yards. Cunningham, pump fake and rolling out to the right. He's got Jermaine Lewis open, and the defensive back got in there at the last second to deflect that away. Gary Anderson will attempt a 48-yard field goal here, and it is just short. Didn't have enough legs for that kick. And Brunell handed off to Fred Taylor, and he gets rocked in the backfield. Jaguars only have 22 yards rushing today as they do play action here, and that is almost intercepted. Luckily, threw it too high for anybody, and Cunningham hits Bradford over the middle for a 9-yard gain. Jamal Anderson gets stuffed short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. They'll get it off to him again, and he gets the first down. Cunningham on 2nd down looking to throw. He's got Gaffney down to the 42-yard line. 3rd and inches. And Ricky Waters gets hit in the backfield, somehow fights his way forward for the first down. Great run, great effort by the veteran halfback. And Jabbar Gaffney catches at the 23-yard line, and he is going to score. Defensive back dove and missed, and nobody's going to catch Jabbar Gaffney. Texans on top, 10-0 so far. And Jimmy Smith with a nice play there down to the 37-yard line. Brunell just threw it up and prayed that he'd catch it, and he did. Aaron Glenn finally getting beat on the right side here as Brunell looking to throw. Pump fakes a couple times. It's almost intercepted, and then Brady just stiff arms Terrell Buckley out of his shoes, and he is hurt. Injured his chest on the play. Brunell throwing it deep again, and that is dropped in the end zone. It'll be 3rd and 8, and they catch it 2 yards shy of the first down. They will kick a field goal, and that will end the first half. Not a whole lot happening in the first half. Just one really big play for the Texans. A nice catch by Jimmy Smith. Other than that, very boring. As the Jaguars kick it off to Jermaine Lewis down at the 3-yard line. They'll return it up the middle and fight forward down to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 8. And Jamal Anderson makes a nice run down to the 36-yard line. His best run on the day. And Waters gets another carry, another 5 yards. 3rd and 4. And Jonathan Wells gets absolutely rocked in the backfield for a loss. They'll have to punt it away, and the Jaguars will take over. And Fred Taylor gets a 4-yard carry. Brunell dropping back. Chased down by Kylie Wong, but he escaped him and threw it out to Jimmy Smith for a big first down. Head coach Andy Stump is not pleased with the defensive backs. Brunell looking to throw once again. He's going deep again, and that is Mitchell. I believe that is the 2nd string tight end who makes a nice catch at the 24-yard line. Brunell dropping back, throwing it out right side, and that's Jimmy Smith once again, and he's taken down at the 1-yard line by Aaron Glenn and Chad Cota. And Fred Taylor goes untouched into the end zone for 6. That'll tie the ball game up at 10 apiece. I formation, they hand it off to Ricky Waters, and he gets stuffed, and he fumbles it. But Willie Jackson comes from his receiver spot to pick it up. Lucky bounce there as Cunningham goes down for an 8-yard loss on a sack. That is Coleman, the defensive end. Offensive line has struggled all season protecting the quarterback as Cunningham gets destroyed again. Half of our offensive line was on the field just laying down. And that's almost picked off by Kylie Wong. Brunell kind of threw it right to him. Looking to throw it deep, and he does, and Marcus Coleman with the interception, and he's still going. He gets it down to the 39-yard line. Coleman snags his 6th interception on the season. That leads the team, and Ricky Waters gets a nice carry over to the left side here for 4 or 5 yards. 3rd and 4 play. Cunningham throws it deep, and it was overthrown by about 5 yards in double coverage. Jaguars take over, and Fred Taylor stiff arms Kylie Wong into next week, and he gets first down to the 38-yard line. Victor Green hurt his elbow on the play, hoping that's nothing serious. We don't have too many defensive backs to fill in for him. Ed McDaniel and Kevin L. Williams on the stop on that play. Kevin L. Williams is a special teams player mostly. And Kyle Brady gets rocked on that. Drops the ball. 3rd and 10 here for the Texans as they take over. And it's caught by Gaffney. Defensive back went for the interception, and Gaffney is not going to be caught. He's at the 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown Texans. 84 yards. Let's take a look at the replay here. Randall Cunningham got destroyed by 2 defensive linemen. And the DB went for the pick or the deflection and missed. And nobody's going to catch him. That is the 2nd huge touchdown of the game. And Jaguars take over here as Fred Taylor. It's a nice carry, nice 8-yard run. Brunell throws it out left side to Kyle Brady. He's been really throwing it out to the tight end a lot today. As we end the 3rd quarter, the Texans are on top of the Jacksonville Jaguars 17-10. Texans looking for their 6th victory of the year as Kyle Brady gets another catch. Texans allowed 26.6 points per game, and today they've only allowed 10. And there is a 4th down, but it's a 15-yard face mask by Aaron Glenn. Just gives him a free 1st down and pretty decent field position at the 37-yard line as Brunell throws it out right to Kyle Brady once again. He breaks a tackle of Kylie Wong, still going down to the 22.5-yard line. Tight end is playing great football today. Brunell hands it off to Taylor, who stiff arms Jamie Sharper, or Jay Foreman, one of the linebackers. And Taylor gets another carry for a 1st down. Brunell looking to get in the end zone here on this drive, and Kylie Wong has other plans as he deflects that pass away from Kyle Brady. 3rd and 8, Brunell looking to score. He throws it out, and it's dropped in the end zone. Defensive back came in at the last second and hit the ball loose. They'll attempt a short field goal here as David Garrar holds it, and he shanked it to the right side. He just missed it. And Cunningham throws it out deep, and Jackson gets it down to the 38-yard line. They're just throwing up Hail Marys in this game. It seems to be working for them. High formation, Jonathan Wells, rookie halfback in the game, and Cunningham throws it deep once again. Jermaine Lewis down to the 4-yard line. Chuck it and pray. That's all you got to do. I thought we'd have better success running the ball today than we would throwing, but Randall Cunningham is proving me wrong this whole game as Jamal Anderson gets into the end zone for 6. They increased their lead here late in the game. Sam Gash and Jamal Anderson celebrate in the end zone. It is 24-10 with 5:40 to go in the game as Brunell throws it out again to Kyle Brady for another 1st down to the 28-yard line. As you can see on the bottom, the Steelers are still undefeated, 10-0, as they just won their game 17-6 against the New Orleans Saints. Jaguars are not really testing the left and the middle. They've been throwing it right side most of the game, and that pass is deflected by a defensive end. Brunell dropped back again here, and he's going to throw it out deep, and luckily Coleman got in there and deflected at the last second because that was going to be 6. Ricky Waters gets a carry to the left side, and he gets 6 or 7 yards. Pretty good run there. 2nd and 3. Jaguars have 58 plays on the day. The Texans are on their 51st. Cunningham running out some clock here, and he's got somebody open down on the right side, and Gaffney it is, and he gets it down to the 26-yard line. Heck of a game. That is a team record for receiving yards, 214 in a game. As Cunningham throws it out left side, and Jamal Anderson is stuffed short. They tried to set up the halfback screen, and it was not successful. I'll hand it off to Anderson just to get some extra yards here for a field goal. 4th and 7, Anderson kicks it up. And he's got it! Gary Anderson makes a 41-yard field goal, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Jaguars take over and get 7 yards on that reception. Brunell is 19 of 40 with 2 picks on the day. Not very impressive. As he drops back to throw it one more time, and he's got Gibson wide open at the 32-yard line and gets it down to the 39. Minute and 18 seconds to go. Brunell throws it out deep. He's got a man wide open, and Jimmy Smith is gone. He beat 4 defensive backs on that play. and basically just walked into the end zone. And Ricky Waters gets a carry on 1st and 15 after a false start. Jacksonville calls a timeout, and they use all their timeouts, and they stop the Texans here, and they take back over as Coleman gets another deflection. Brunell looking to throw it deep, and he's got a man, and it's deflected once again. It'll be 4th and 10. Brunell scanning the field, pump fake twice, and he's got a man down at the 46, and guess who? Jimmy Smith. He is balling today. Over 200 yards for him as well, I believe, as Brunell looks to throw it deep again here. And it's Jimmy Smith once again down at the 22-yard line. 1 second to go. Brunell throws it out right side, and guess who? Jimmy Smith for 6. But that'll be the last play of the game. Texans will come out of here with a victory, 27-24. Jimmy Smith and Jabbar Gaffney just played out of their minds today. There wasn't a defensive back on either team that could have stopped them. Crazy game. And again, we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars on the season, this time by 3. Last game we beat them by 1. As we take a look at the game stats, we had 110 rushing yards, so we had more rushing yards against them the first game. We had 143, so we had less success this game, but we threw up some bombs today, and so did Brunell. Time possession, we had about 4 more minutes than them. Randall Cunningham, 317 yards, 2 touchdowns, 11 of 21. Unbelievable. Ricky Waters had his first fumble on the season today. Luckily, we recovered it. I believe Willie Jackson had the recovery. Jabbar Gaffney just put up insane numbers. And he had a drop, too. So if he had a 6th catch, he might have had 250 yards. Who knows? Aaron Glenn and Chad Cota, oh my goodness, they combined for 19 tackles. Ed McDaniel had 5, 2 for a loss. Marcus Coleman with his 6th interception. Again, we go a whole game with no sack. A lot of pass deflections. Brunell threw it up a lot. He threw almost 50 passes today. Gary Anderson, 2 of 4. Next week, we go up against the New York Giants, who are 5-5 at the moment. I'm looking forward to this game. David Carr will be back for this one, so I'm going to look to throw it up a lot. Maybe get about 400 passing yards. Wishful thinking, you know. That's going to do it for this game. I'll see you guys at the next one against the Giants. Take it easy, everybody.